Right now at 5, Sparta's famous haunted house prepares for another year of frights.
And a 12-year journey is at the finish line for a Trempealeau County community.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Not guilty pleas are entered for the man accused of trying to kill a woman in a storage unit last October. 44-year-old Freeman Cole faces several charges, including attempted first-degree homicide, strangulation, and suffocation. In La Crosse County Court today, not guilty pleas were entered on his behalf. Cole has been refusing to leave his cell for court appearances, forcing correctional officers to place a tablet near his cell so he could hear the proceedings. His pretrial conference is scheduled for December 6th.
Quite a mild morning here as we started off our Friday. More 50s, the cooler spots got into the upper 30s, but definitely was mild. And why I show this is take a note of these temperatures because they'll come in focus later this weekend, but they won't be the lows. There'll be something else that we'll see too. Otherwise, right now temperatures have gotten all the way up to the mid 80s to the south, 84, 85 degrees down in Prairie du Chien, even warmer as you go further south. Otherwise, upper 70s, so quite mild, more like the early part of September or even late August. These temperatures are pretty much as you expect. There is a front that is sliding south. It's really a dry front, but a wind change with it too. Now, right now, that's not the activity so much that we'll be keeping an eye on. It's the one further west. So high school football, there's no issues to speak of at both locations. We're looking at temperatures just lowering back into the up mid 50s. There might be a little bit of a breeze in both locations, all the north, but otherwise, you can't beat this. So about, what is it, the 6th week in a row, we've had some excellent weather conditions here for football. So later on, we'll kind of break down what it's going to be like going into this weekend. And then, as I mentioned, those temperatures I showed aren't going to be the lows. We're going to have those as highs come one day. So, yeah, welcome back to fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Greg. Well, a staple of the Halloween season returns tonight in Sparta.
Earlier today, News 8 Now's Allison Ferget toured the House of Shadows, an annual haunted house that might actually be haunted. Allison.
It's opening night for the iconic House of Shadows, and there's a long history behind the building that's been scaring Sparta for years. The House of Shadows building first opened in the 1930s. At the time, it was an infirmary for a school that served as a branch of the state's foster care system. The school closed its doors in 1976. More than 300 children died there, leading to rumors that the House of Shadows building is actually haunted.
If we're here at night, dropping stuff off, picking something up, we can hear footsteps upstairs and there's nobody up there, but we can hear kids up there running.
Skeptic or believer, one thing is certain about the House of Shadows. It benefits a great cause. The haunted house is one of the biggest fundraisers for Sparta's Boys and Girls Club. Last year, the BGC brought in around $80,000 from the event. Now, if you feel brave enough to go through the House of Shadows, they'll be open every Friday and Saturday starting tonight until November 2nd. Reporting in Sparta, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
I'm not brave enough, but Allison, thank you. Yeah, okay, go on behalf of the two of us. And this year, House of Shadows is partnering with the Onalaska Jaycees. Jaycees are asking attendees for non-perishable food item donations.
And the fall season in the Coulee region is officially underway with an annual autumn tradition at the Onalaska Omni Center. The 25th annual Fall Gift and Craft Show kicks off this weekend, featuring hundreds of vendors showing off their handcrafted creations for the season. Admission for the show is free. However, they're asking for donations of non-perishable food items to support the Onalaska Regional Food Basket. One vendor says the array of items leaves options for everyone.
I think you could find just about anything, from wood crafting to quilters to candy and jellies, and just a huge assortment, which is really nice. So there should be something for everybody that walks through the door.
Tomorrow, the Onalaska Lions Club is holding a chicken queue with profits supporting the Every Child's Dream all-inclusive playground. And new this year is a scavenger hunt in which participants have the chance at winning an Apple Watch or iPad. Good deal.
Yeah, and if you have any leaves on the ground, you may want to pick them up this weekend. La Crosse's leaf drop-off sites are going to open on Monday. All locations except for the site on Isle La Plume will be open. The city is asking residents to take their bags and containers home after dumping their leaves. leaves. Look for orange snow fencing to identify those drop-off locations. You can get a full list of those sites on our website, news8000.com.
Well, it's a transitional day that Whitehall community members have been looking forward to.
And for the first time, we welcome News 8 Now reporter Grace Monk, who's got the details.
Ken and Emily, after nearly 12 years of raising funds and constructing a new building, the Whitehall Public Library is finally moving into its new facility. 50 volunteers and more than 400 students helped the community library move books into their new home. The new building has upgraded facilities and more space. The library's director says this will allow them to offer more to community members.
We have a vibrant library in terms of programming, and we've been stuck in a space that just didn't serve it, and so I'm so happy for all of the opportunity that is available in our new space.
Heggie says this will include new community classes and spaces for younger children. Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Grace, thanks very much, and a welcome addition to the team. We've actually known her for many months in our digital department, but now officially a reporter. The library will host a grand opening on November 2nd.
Well, the winter months are just around the corner.
And an initiative from the Salvation Army is ensuring all children stay warm this holiday season. The nonprofit is teaming up with Quick Trip for Coats for Kids, allowing children of all ages to receive a winter coat completely free of charge. Today, families picked up free winter jackets donated at local Quick Trips from the Salvation Army's La Crosse warehouse.
I've spoken with a few people, and they're very grateful for this opportunity to get free coats for their kids because they cannot afford a coat. And so we are here just to help the community, help families, help children every day.
The distribution also offered hats, gloves, and scarves for everyone from infants to age 18.
Less than a month until Election Day.
How former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are appealing to voters out west when we come back.
I've met so many people in western Wisconsin looking for a change. We need fresh ideas to tackle the issues families are facing every day. Inflation, healthcare costs, tax relief. In November, vote for someone putting in the legwork to find solutions. Vote Ryan Hipsch for Assembly.
Here in Wisconsin, my patients trust me with their personal medical decisions and never ask, what does my congressman think? That doesn't stop Derek Van Orden. Van Orden calls himself 100% pro-life, compared abortion to genocide. And Van Orden said he opposed abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest. Your personal medical decisions belong to you, not him. And Derek Van Orden doesn't belong in Congress.
HMP is responsible for the content of this advertising.
For over 6 decades, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true. The magic begins again this Saturday at 7 a.m. with incredible doorbuster deals and more, like half-off select Lego play sets, just $4.99. Melissa and Doug boxed puzzles or rainbow cake sets, also half price. Plus, Saturday only, be one of the first 100 people in store to get a free scratch-off for $10 to $100 off your entire purchase. Don't miss Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland opening weekend. The magic begins this Saturday at 7 a.m.
Fentanyl is one of the most lethal drugs on the market. This much can kill thousands. These deadly drugs are pouring across our border. But Biden, Harris, and Democrats have done nothing to stop it. Tammy Baldwin claims she's trying, but she's failed. She took credit for an anti-fentanyl bill she didn't write and opposed efforts to secure the border. Senator Baldwin and Democrats have done nothing, and our communities are paying the price.
I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need, because they're a part of them, because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Steve Doyle says,
I'm working for you.
Unless, of course, you're a senior on fixed income or middle-class family. Steve Doyle voted against bipartisan tax relief to help you with rising costs. Steve Doyle, playing political games, not working for us.
Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are focusing on the politics of race today as they try to shore up support during the final stretch of the presidential campaign.
Trump is visiting solidly blue state Colorado to talk about migrant crime, while Harris is in the battleground state of Arizona to shore up support with Hispanic voters. Nicole Skanga has more details from the White House.
Former President Donald Trump arrived in Aurora, Colorado, a city he claims is filled with migrant crime, to announce a crackdown on Venezuelan gangs if he's elected.
In Aurora, multiple apartment complexes have been taken over by the savage Venezuela prison gang known as Tren de Aragua.
Cindy Romero is at the rally. She captured video last month showing gang members operating at her apartment complex.
This isn't just affecting me, this is affecting all of you as well.
The city's Republican mayor also welcomed Trump into town, but for a different reason.
That narrative is not accurate.
Mayor Mike Kaufman says the crime from migrant gangs was limited despite Trump's repeated accusations about his city.
There's an advantage politically for, quite frankly, the former president to run this narrative through the November election.
Vice President Kamala Harris is also out west today. She attended Hurricane Milton briefings virtually before turning her attention to voters in Phoenix, Arizona.
The people of this state have always shown extraordinary courage to stand up for the principles upon which we as a country were founded.
Harris is aiming to shore up support among Hispanic voters. In a new AP poll, Harris has a higher favorability rating with Hispanics than Trump, but she's struggling to win over Hispanic men in particular. Harris's campaign launched an Hombres con Harris voter outreach group this week targeting Latino men. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, the White House.
Harris has also struggled to shore up support among African-American men.
Thursday night, former President Barack Obama campaigned for her in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where he called on black men to vote for Harris, adding that a vote for Trump was unacceptable.
A glimpse into the future.
A look at Tesla's newest line of innovative vehicles when we come back.
We definitely have a cool down this weekend, but also some windy conditions for your weekend, especially on Sunday. We'll kind of time out what the winds look like, what the temperatures look like, and if we get any precipitation this weekend too. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee Fuel Saver for every $50 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 25-cent fuel saver for every $50 you spend in-store and online. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
Get an 11% rebate on everything for your next project at Menards. Choose from the largest selection of garage doors in stock or design your own using our free garage door design program. Get this 9x7 garage door for $399.99 after rebate. Upgrade your garage with a Chamberlain Smart Garage Door Opener. Monitor and operate your garage door from anywhere. Get this Wi-Fi garage door opener for just $149.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
As president, I will be laser focused on creating opportunities for the middle class that advance their economic security, stability, and dignity.
Harris will lower the cost of living and cut taxes for middle-class families.
Because I strongly believe when the middle class is strong, America is strong.
Kamala Harris for president. The United Associations Union Plumbers and Pipe Fitters vote pack is responsible for the content of this ad.
You'll never find a better time to upgrade your dining area than now during the dining sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. From kitchen tables to elegant dining rooms, even stools and pub sets, it's all on sale. And right now, on top of already marked down sale prices, you can take off an extra $100, $200, or $400. Choose from in-stock options or design your own. The dining sale, happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
We need real working people in Washington.
What a phony. Cook spent the last decade working as a political operative. Earned her money helping defund the police radicals like Mandela Barnes, the most anti-police candidate in Wisconsin history. Now, Cook won't let you protect your family. She wants to ban the most popular rifle in the country, earning an F from the NRA. Rebecca Cook, phony insider, dangerously liberal.
I'm Derek Van Orden, and I approve this message.
Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee Fuel Saver for every $50 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 25-cent fuel saver for every $50 you spend in-store and online. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Elon Musk unveiled designs for his future robo-taxis and robo-vans late Thursday.
His presentation featured models of both vehicles. Their designs were heavy on a metallic, shiny sci-fi aesthetic of the future. The robo-van is a larger driverless vehicle that could carry up to 20 passengers. Musk gave no time frame for the introduction of that vehicle.
The Cybercab robo-taxi is a vehicle without a steering wheel, accelerator, or brake pedals, specifically designed to carry passengers without a driver present. Musk said the Cybercab should be in production by 2026.
Well, that one had Lamborghini doors. What are those, suicide doors? The ones that open up?
Oh,
from
yeah.
Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah. There's always a callback to Dumb and Dumber.
Always. Well, we hit 80s in some areas today, but we've got a cool down coming this weekend. Let's send it over to Greg for the details.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like that might be the last day for 80s. We'll see. We got a warm up end of next week, but I don't think we'll get up to the 80s there. But we definitely have cooler conditions this weekend, especially into Sunday. Now, tonight, really still quiet, a little cooler, but still overall pretty pleasant for really the middle of October. We have more clouds later tonight, and that cloud cover will be in store for Saturday. On and off clouds, high clouds, so maybe still some sun out there. This could present a little bit of showers, but overall still really pleasant for the middle of October. But then it changes for Sunday. Windy, chilly, even chilly because some areas may struggle to get to 50, and some showers going on Sunday. It definitely will feel more like Halloween type weather as we get towards Sunday, and that'll be the bigger change. But for tomorrow, really, you're going to wake up with cloud cover. Will start a little bit on and off throughout the morning hours, but then you're going to start seeing more, especially towards the north, begin to approach. This little system out to the west will come through. You might see a shower or a sprinkle come through maybe around noon to about early afternoon. It's going to be light. If anything does fall, right there you can see a little bit develops there, but overall should be fairly dry. Once we get to the afternoon, we'll start seeing it kind of clear out a little bit. And really for Saturday night, it's not too bad either. We're going to start seeing cloud cover increase towards the later half of Saturday night towards Sunday morning. But still, overall with the light east wind, it should be dry. Any activities for Saturday evening should be okay too. As your temperatures, here we are, upper 60s to the south to mid 50s to the north. So it is going to be lower than we had today, but still a little bit above average for this time of year for most areas. So all in all, not a bad Saturday, really. And big picture shows coming into Sunday, here comes this next system that's going to dive south. And this one is stronger than the previous one that comes through tomorrow. It's going to dive south, present with shower activity continuing to go on. It's going to wrap up. So we could see showers in the morning hour and then redevelop in the afternoon all the way to the evening. Now, the better chance for showers is going to be further to the north, probably north of Eau Claire up to Rhinelander, all the way to northern Wisconsin. That's where I think they'll see more steadier showers, light rain. We'll see a little bit extend all the way down to La Crosse and eastward. I think further south and west you go, less likely you're going to see any of the showers. Now, cloud cover will be in store for Sunday too. And the other big story with this coming down is the wind. That really the wind is going to whip around pretty good come Sunday afternoon. There's your temperatures for Sunday. Mid 50s, potentially mid to upper 40s. Now, we're talking this is end of October, even early November type highs up there. So you're definitely going to feel the chill, and this doesn't take the factor of the wind that's going to be going on. The main time we're going to have northwest winds 15 to 20 in the morning, but by noon we're going to be in that 20 to potentially 25, and these are sustained winds. Gusts could be higher. This will continue through the afternoon hours too, with wind potentially reaching 25 to 30 in a few spots. So you're definitely going to feel it towards the afternoon. We'll start seeing it. Rain amounts not expected to be much. Outside our area, probably more as you go further north. Most of the area will probably stay under 1/10 of an inch, maybe a quarter if you get closer to the Ladysmith area. Otherwise, you look at those temperatures, we're looking at potential freezing conditions, 20s may be possible Monday and Tuesday. Then we'll start climbing back up with another good chance of rain now. It looks to be more and more likely coming next week, or next weekend, excuse me. But look at that 75 back on Friday too, so we'll warm up again. But Sunday, it's going to be a little bit of a shock to the system, I think, for most people when you see those temperatures, especially north, where they actually could see a little snow mixed in, maybe going to the UP of Michigan.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's that time of year.
I guess it's glad we're not in the UP of Michigan.
Yeah.
Greg, thanks very much. A holiday party train is coming to town.
Your chance to celebrate with a locomotive coming up.
Have you registered to vote yet? The deadline is next week in Wisconsin. Monday on News 8 Now this morning, the League of Women Voters stops by to show you how to make sure your voice is heard this November.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride.
But I already paid.
I'm a nurse in Wisconsin, and my patients don't want politicians like Eric Hovde making their healthcare decisions.
I am totally opposed to abortion.
Hovde means what he says about opposing reproductive rights.
Eric Hovde supported overturning Roe v. Wade, which led to an abortion ban in Wisconsin.
And that's a ban with no exceptions for rape or incest.
What Hovde supports criminalizes abortion and doctors like me.
We need to vote against Eric Hovde.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
This is a hallway. Doesn't evoke much feeling. But to those facing cancer or a complex condition, it feels like relief. Because all the doctors, treatments, and technology you've been fighting to find, they're all right here, under one roof, connected by hallways instead of highways. East Park Medical Center, coming soon. UW Health, remarkable.
Who's that Derek Van Orden think he is? He thinks he's better than us. Like that time he screamed at somebody, I don't give a who you are. I'm a congressman.
Language! Who does Derek Van Orden think he is, supporting an abortion ban?
I'm Rebecca Cook. Let me tell you who I am. I grew up on a dairy farm, run a small business, and I wait tables. Around here, we work hard, respect our neighbors' freedoms, and aren't looking for special treatment. We need one of us to represent us. That's why I approve this message.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. When they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular.
Get an extra 10% off sale prices during the 4-day sale at Home Furniture.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Canadian Pacific's holiday train is rolling through the La Crosse area in early December.
Yeah, the locomotive will be stopping at La Crosse's North Side train depot between 8:30 and 9 p.m. December 9th. The CPKC holiday train tours Canada and the U.S. with the goal of raising money and collecting food donations for local food banks throughout the tour.
A list of all the local stops on the route can be found on our website, news8000.com. And I guess this will be the year I have to see it because December 9th is my birthday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ringing in age 30 with
Oh
maybe
my
the holiday
gosh,
train.
the holiday train. How could you not? It looks like so much fun. I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm inviting myself to your train party.
There we go.
Okay, Greg, we'll have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
From cozy breakfast nooks to formal dining areas, Ashley has versatile dining options that fit any space and style, starting at just $499.99. And receive a $250 mattress credit with the purchase of any 6-piece bedroom set. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
With Tammy Baldwin, we've gotten extreme policies that are hurting our families. Baldwin voted to let boys compete in girls' sports, and she co-sponsored a bill to force women to share locker rooms with biological men. Worse, Baldwin's bill would force domestic violence shelters to admit biological men, even though survivors say it would cause significant trauma for women in those shelters. Tammy Baldwin has endangered Wisconsin families. Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
For over 6 decades, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true. The magic begins again this Saturday at 7 a.m. with incredible doorbuster deals and more. Like assorted Barbie dolls, just $3.99. This Hot Wheels Action Energy track set, only $9.99. Plus, Saturday only, be one of the first 100 people in store to get a free scratch-off for $10 to $100 off your entire purchase. Don't miss Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland opening weekend. The magic begins this Saturday at 7 a.m.
Arthritis, high blood pressure, breast cancer. Almost everyone has a pre-existing condition and could lose health insurance if Derek Van Orden and Washington insiders get their way. They take money from big insurance companies, then try to strip coverage for pre-existing conditions. Van Orden and Washington insiders don't care about you, so if you get sick, you get dropped. Time to drop Derek Van Orden and these Washington insiders from Congress.
I'm Rebecca Cook, and I approve this message.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Kamala Harris is going to significantly raise taxes.
Taxes are going to have to go up?
Kamala's plan will raise families' taxes by nearly $2,600 a year. Under Kamala, prices have already soared. Now she'd make it worse with even higher taxes.
Taxes are going to have to go up?
President Trump will cut taxes again. No taxes on tips, overtime, or Social Security.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Looking for a better night's sleep? Ashley Sleep offers 3 different mattress lines for everybody, from soft, cloud-like comfort to firm next-level support. Or wake up on the bright side of the bed with a Nectar mattress starting at $7.99. Now available at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
All right, tomorrow will be cooler than we've had today, but still overall pleasant conditions. Really a few showers out there, but all in all, not a bad middle of October Saturday. A different story when we go into Sunday, though. That's mid-50s here. Up to the north, they may struggle to get to 50 with a lot of wind, a few showers continuing, so you'll definitely feel the chill coming into Sunday.
You sure will.
I feel it now.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 6.